Hi everyone. So today we are going to learn about the quality function deployment. So welcome to my class 8 video which is related with the subject concept based engineering. So today we are going to talk about the quality function deployment. So I hope that everyone is subscribed to my channel and also studying or the looking or reading everything okay related with our concept based engineering. Okay, today we are going to study about this quality function deployment. Okay, so in this one, we are just this is actually a functional development program. Actually, in this one, it's actually a tool which is related with to understand whether the our process is correct or not. Actually, it is very helpful. It's a helpful tool which is usually used by the design teams or the manufacturing or the process teams, which is in the factory or any design team which can use this quality functional deployment. It is actually a planning of a team. Yeah, it's just a planning for the team, those who are going to solve the problems. Okay, in the design characters. Okay, suppose we are taking in a company. Okay, a wide variety of companies, they are proposing this tool as their problem solving works. Okay, so it is satisfying the customer's needs and throughout the product development process. Okay, this method is determine the important requirement. What is the important requirement? Actually, yeah, we can mark it as a it is an important requirement. Okay, here which the phase of the PDP. What is PDP? PDP is the personal development planning actually. So we can in this method is also important because it determine what are the requirement actually needed for a customer actually. So what are the important requirements are there actually. So this is actually a tool which is used by the design terms or the process design process manufacturing teams all they are using this QFD. So it uses them to identify that there is a technical characteristics are there actually. Okay, so most of them contribute to satisfy their requirement. What is the requirement is there and how the we are going to satisfy. So QFD will definitely satisfy all these requirements of the customers actually. So QFD is just a graphical method actually, and it is also the elements which is a product development process and the relationship matrices between the key parameters of each step in process actually. So that means it is systematically identifying what are the elements inside in the product development. Okay, so QFD analyze, that is it is systematically analyze and identify that what are the key elements inside this in the process, or this what is the relation between, that is the relationship between the matrices and key parameters to each and every step actually. And it is a group decision making activity also. So QFD is just like a brainstorming, as you know that the brainstorming, what is brainstorming and what is its idea behind, all these we already talked about in the earlier videos. Okay, so QFD is just like a brainstorming tool, and it is multiple stages in the design process. Okay, so next we can go for that. Yeah mm, yeah and it is a complete process that provide the input to guide the system design. Okay, so a design team which uses the QFD, they will get the complete process, what are the process is needed and what are the guidelines actually. And QFD is method which help to transform the customer needs for a product of the service. That means what are the customer is required actually, that requirement we will a design team can give the exact what is he needed, that thing by using the QFD tool. And now it helped to create the operational definition of the requirement, which may be vague of the first expressed. Okay, and now we can say what are the benefits for adopting this QFD. So by using the QFD we can reduce the time to the market actually, and we can find the customer requirement, already we know that, and we can catch the requirement and corresponding product we can available or make it that is in within the time period actually. So that it means it is we can reduce the time to the market actually, and reduction in design changes. Suppose there is a the reduction there is a design changes is needed. Suppose you mean that suppose yeah, suppose a car is we are going to launch actually, but the same idea or same design some other car companies is tried means got it, or the same category they got it. Then what we have to change, we have to make some changes inside in the designs, or in the cases of the functions, everything. Okay, suppose a lot of mobile phones are available in the market, and most of them having the same camera. Okay, same camera of resolutions, and there is a lot of available functions are same actually. So what is different in the cases of this mobile, and what is different, what is the most yeah, എന്താണ് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതലായിട്ട് what we need actually, the what customer need, and we can find out what exactly the customer need, and how we can more functions added to the system, or we can reduction in the design changes. Suppose we can reduction in the design changes. Suppose like for example suppose we need a customer, we need a mobile, we are going to manufacture a mobile phone, and in the mobile phone something like a design changes is needed actually, but that design needed, that changes we can reduce by using this tool. So it decrease the design and the manufacturing cost also. So design cost and manufacturing cost are most important in the cases of a product design. So we can decrease by using QFD tool, we can decreasing its cost also. So we can improve also the quality matter. Okay, and also we can increase the customer satisfaction. Suppose the quality is high quality, we are making some product which is having high quality and low cost, and it is a new design, then the customer is happy, isn't it? So the customer satisfaction we can increase by changing all these things. Okay, so these are the benefits for adopting a QFD. Okay, so now we are going to process, what are the process of the QFD. Okay, so there is a lot of process are available in the QFD. So first in the QFD tool, by using the QFD tool, we have to identify what is the customer wants actually, and what is the customer wants. Okay, suppose a customer is needed that a mobile phone which is having a 6.5 inches in the dimension, and also which is very light in weight, and under the 100 grams, below 100 grams or something, and also it should have some Bluetooth or something like all the softwares in the market. We need what are the all the softwares like Accenture or YouTube, everything. What is the software, all of them, the customer don't want to install any of the software inside this thing. And the one of the main point is that the customer needs high performance. Okay, so that customer want, what the customer is needed, that we can provide, okay, by using the QFD. Now identify how good or service will satisfy the customer wants. Okay, so the second point is the process. In the process of the QFD, it analyzes what is the service, what will be the customer need, what type of service customer needs actually, and what type of product he needs actually. So in the first, we will check it, the QFD check what the customer wants, like the product category, what customer needs actually. The second thing is what the how to customer satisfy the customer actually. Okay, by giving a good service or a good goods to how this product wise, how we can satisfy the customer actually. Suppose in the car service things, we can say that in the car service manner, yeah, some of the cars are they are provided 1 year free service. Okay, and some of the manufacturers provide 6 months free service. Okay, and some of them and in the service case, we can see that some car manufacturers which provide every 6 months have to serviced, the car should be serviced, and others may be depending upon the 1 year gap, 1 year they are providing 1 year gap. Okay, so when I middle class type of customer, he's or he is very busy, or business he is very busy with something like this, then he don't want to, some customers don't, most of us, okay, don't want to service our car in a regular manner, like, and I mean, in a 6 months, every 6 months we had to go to take to our car into customer center or service center, and we have to pay something like 3,000, 4,000, something like that. The customer don't wants actually like that way. So customer, what customer thinks, okay, if we purchase this car, and it is service will available in the yearly, okay, so and also the cost is very lower, okay, service cost is very lower, so we will take, definitely we will choose that type of service, okay. And after the service there is no complaint. Suppose some vehicles are there, like, I mean, I don't want to mention that vehicle's name, but in the case here we have to mention like that, okay. Why the Innova car is so much popular, or the Toyota is so much popular? Because their service and their what they are actually, Toyota Innova is a very less service cost actually comparatively the other vehicles. So I'm not promoting that one, okay. So I'm just telling that the some of the cars, like, service, giving the service is very low cost. And in the case of mobile phones, so we are taking some mobile phones, some of the companies providing a very high amount during their service actually. Suppose some parts are damaged, then it provide, they will ask a very huge amount. Yeah, my personal, one of my old mobile phone, which is in the Sony Ericsson, when I it is damaged and I get into customer care, they told me that it's around 8,000 rupees. I know that when I brought that mobile phone, it is around 10,000 rupees only. But when I go after 2 or 3 years, when I give to service center and is having some damage, and I brought to them, and they told me that it's around 8,000 rupees. What will I do? I will purchase a new one. What can I do? Okay, I will service whether I will service that old one. No, so it's a wrong about this the company actually. The name will be totally. So that is why we can say that the service is very important in the cases of, so that QFD will identify how to be good in the service or to satisfy the customers wants. Okay, now then relate the customer wants to product house actually, relate customer wants to product house actually. So we will can customers, we can how this product is good or that product is good actually. So we can compare this how the customer is needed actually, what the customer wants actually, the product, how much quality it is, and how much long last or something like that. Okay, suppose we are planning to brought something television or something. So what we will think, okay, this television is providing 5 years manufacturing warranty, and that television is providing around 10 years warranty. So which will we choose? If the cost is same actually, we'll choose the 10 years warranty, okay, isn't it? And more features, okay, whatever it is. So the warranty is main product, okay. So the customer want what the product and how it is, that the QFD is relating. And then identify relationship between the firms, how actually, identify the relationship between the firm's house, okay. So firm and this something like, if we are going to purchase some product, and the product is contain having I mean, you know that a product is built with a many small um, components, and these components making by some other companies, okay. So the firm's relationship they will identify, okay. And then develop the importance rating, okay. So what is the rating means that how much this quality actually is related with the quality actually, like, how much we can achieve, or how much rating it is given. Yes, you know that you already gone for the Amazon, Flipkart, and everything. Na? So you can understand about the ratings. So importance in the rating they also process in the QFD tool, and there will be some evaluating the competing the products actually. So there will be a lot of products are available in the market related with the. I mean, if you are trying a mobile phone or cars or something like that, there will be a lot of similar products will be available. So you can evaluate by using this QFD like the other products related with our product, okay. So this is one of the important process. Okay, so these are the process which are related with the QFD actually. Now we are going to finish that module, and now we are going to start with a new module, module 3. Okay, in this module we are going to study about this design of X actually. So design of X, it means that we are going to design something like a product actually. Okay, how? But before that, why the design of X is important? That means any company, if we are taking in any company, there is a main three goals are available. What is it? Actually, it is about the cost, it is about the quality, and also with the speed. So what does this mean by the speed? Speed, it is mean by that in which time, I mean how many the time period we are going to manufacture actually. That's one, like the concept ideas to that to the product manufacturing. So that's related with the speed actually. Now when the company is given to a task to in designing a new product or redesigning, these three qualities should be our prime motto. And now these three goals can be further split into many. Okay, we can split into many small important quantitative quantities. Okay, and we can relevant throughout this product's life cycle also. And yeah, all the encompassing the range of the criteria is known as a designing of X actually. So what is the designing of X? It means that it is a methodology of a design that meet all the encompassing range of the criteria. So that is known as the designing of X actually. Now suppose we are going to successful design, if we are making some successful design, then what are the other main important things is about the functionality and appearance and cost. See, functionality is if a product we are going to launch, then that product is having a lot of functional. I mean, functionality. It means that also depending upon these the products functions, and also how this is going to work, and how long it is going to work actually. That's about the functionality. The functionality is included all these things. Okay, so that means it's not only about the functions, like yeah, mobile phone you are using the call and SMS, and also with the chatting, all these things. Not only that function, it also the functionality. It means that about the how long it lasts, and how much the total rating about the product, and the about the appearance is there also, and the cost. If the appearance is good, we will say okay, this one is a good, what a wonderful product. Okay, then cost, yeah, it's too cheaper. Yeah, it is very good. You see, when I yeah, after about that phone, I went to bought a new one, and I'm not talking about this good one or not one. I saw that there is a Lenovo for K9 actually. When I first saw in the that box actually, I didn't think that. I mean, I didn't know that it's what it's a nice one. But when I went to one showroom, and he told me that sir, all your requirement is there, but in that this is the mobile phone. It's around, I think 7,000 something like that mobile. So I thought, okay, this is good one, but please open it, I told him. But he, sir, we can't, because this if I opened this one, the you should buy it. So what I did, I go to next shop, and then I brought this phone, and I when I open it, I saw that this is beautiful phone actually. So much of beautiful in the backside and front, and its performance is so much good actually. Right now I am using that phone. Okay, now I thought that yeah, it's a good one actually. So appearance is one of the important about that appearance, and yeah, almost 3 GB RAM, and all these things. Okay, that's nice actually. So that is why I brought that phone actually. So it is because of the appearance. Appearance is so much beautiful. Now next one is about the cost actually. So cost is actually is very important. See, when I go there, if that phone, I like that phone because of its appearance and function, but cost, if suppose the cost is around 10,000 rupees, I won't buy it, because it's so much of that amount is a little bit higher than what I am expected. So I thought, what is about the cost? In my mind, I thought that the cost may be something like 10 to 11, 12 or something like, because of its functions are like that, its appearance is that much good. So I thought it's maybe very high cost. But later I understand that No, it's not that much costlier. It is around 7,000 rupees, around that much. So I realized, okay, this is super cool. Okay, then brought it. So that is why the functionality, appearance, and cost, these are the most one of the most important parameters. Okay, now the other thing is the durability and reliability. Yeah, right. Durability and reliability. So if the company is in the that phone is actually the Lenovo phone. So I thought that the reliability, okay, Lenovo is already in the market, and they already fighted with I mean a lot of phones they are provided. And also yeah, it's durable because it's they are making the laptops also. So that is, I think maybe this phone may be durable. Okay, so its durability and reliability is also a factor of designing of X actually. Suppose the customer needs a more durable and more reliable, because reliability is depends upon the brand actually. What is the branch actually? I mean brand. That means suppose we know the brand about that, then we will, okay, we will think, okay, it is a good brand actually, maybe more reliable. Okay, see, one more thing I remember one more thing in my incident. That is incident is that in a long 15 years back, my father brought a TV, which is in the Sansui, yeah, Sansui time. It's in a CRT screen actually, and I thought it is a very super TV. I mean, because in that time it works 15 years around. They are given around 15 years warranty, I think, and then 16th year it damaged. Okay, not 15, 10 years, I think. 10 years warranty they are provided, but it is long lasted in the 15 years. And I thought, okay, they are, wow, what TV. Then now a few years before, when I going to purchase a new TV, I asked the same company like Sansui, and then I brought the TV, LED TV, new LED TV. It didn't last 1 year. See, reliability. I thought about that the company is more reliable, but what happens? It not. So that is why reliability and durability. Durability means it's a long lasting. How much long lasting? Long lasting is not long lasting. The company name and also these we cannot depend upon the brand actually. Okay, so durability and reliability is one of the factor for designing of X actually. So how much durable, how much long last, and how much reliable should be our product, that we need to consider while we are going to design. Okay, and now improving the design process, the manufacturing maintainability and testability and serviceability should be given. Okay, so that means we have to improve our design process. While improving the design process, yeah, coming to improve, yeah, right. So when we are going to designing a new product, okay, we have to understand that we have to give some input, that is to better manufacturability and maintainability and testability and serviceability. So the our product or the our design should be in the manufacturer. Okay, നമുക്ക് കൂടുതലായിട്ട് മാനുഫാക്ചർ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട്, അതായത് നല്ല മാനുഫാക്ചറിങ് ഐഡിയ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കണം. ലൈക്ക് മീൻസ് വി ഹാവ് ടു ഗിവ് മോർ എഫേർട്ട് ടു ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ടു ഇംപ്രൂവ് അവർ. അതായത് ഇപ്പോൾ വി ഹാവ് സപ്പോസ് യു ഇമാജിൻ ദാറ്റ് വി ആർ ഗോയിങ് ടു മേക്ക് സം മൊബൈൽ ഫോൺ. Okay, and the mobile phone is having a rough edges and a rough surface. Okay, and this keypad is not much good actually, like in the machining process is very bad actually. Whether that product will survive in the market? No, I don't think so, because it won't survive. So that's why we have to give some more finishes, more look. Yeah, so that is why more finishing and more no sharp edges actually. Okay, it's a good styling and everything. Then only the product will sell actually. So that is why the manufacturability and maintainability means, if suppose if you purchase a mobile phone, when because of some accident it fell down actually, then it broken down. Okay, the system is broken down, it won't work. Not the tilted glass actually, I told about the inside the system completely damaged. Whether the mobile phone will survive? No, it won't actually. It will completely stop. The company will need to stop. Okay, stop the design. So that happens the maintainability. We have to maintain the quality, maintain the beauty, everything. Okay, so next one is the testability. It means that we have to test whether the our every apps we are, suppose we product our product is a mobile phone, and we have to check everything, like every hardware side or the software side, we have to check it. Okay, that is in the testability, whether what are the conditions, weather conditions, everything we have to check it. Okay, like what the power failure happens, or whatever the any explosion will happens, whether if any means like that situation, something like happens, or hazardous situation. Okay, what happens, something in some mobile phones, as you seen that some when the power failure or power more power is I mean when we are connecting with the charger, I suppose more short, suppose short circuit is coming, and it happens about our mobile phone. Maybe some fumes are coming. That fumes is a toxic one, and if someone is, I mean, in there actually, he will get hurt, and like that way, we have to test it. Many tests we have to conduct whether this type of incidents not occurred. Okay, we have to check it. Okay, and now serviceability. Now, as I told you about my older mobile phone, it's having around the service cost is around 8,000 rupees. That is the mobile phone. Whether do you think whether I will purchase the same company mobile phone in, or will I suggest that mobile phone to anyone else? No, I don't think so. So that is why serviceability should be a very good service and a low cost service. I mean, the part should be in the lowest cost. Okay, so in the design process, all these things in kept in your idea, and a more as the more life cycle issues come under the study, the terminology to describe the design methodology become known as the design of X. So what is the design of X? So the more life cycle issues come into under the study, a terminology to describe the design methodology is known as the design of X actually. So we have to when we are going to study about this our product in a more details. Okay, to describe the design methodology, we known as a design of X. So design of X means that it is the measure of design actually, the performance measure of the designs actually. So you know that the words X means that is the measure of the performance, that is a performance measure of our design. Okay, so as the design of manufacture, so there is DF, a lot of DFs are there, like DFM, that is design of measure, design of assembly, design of environment. So as you know, there is a design of manufacture. So in the manufacturing case, we have to understand which type of design we have to produce. Like, I mean, suppose we have some concept about the idea, I mean, some about our design, but in the cases of the manufacturing the product, the same product we are going to manufacture, what type of manufacturing we have to produce? Okay, what type of manufacturing we have to give our design, and design of assembly. So a lot of assembly ideas are there actually, like means punching or something, like a machining, or many type of machinings are there. We are going to elaborate these topics in the next classes. Okay, but before that, what is the design of assembly means that our design may be not as a single component of the product, maybe a lot of products, a lot of small devices, or a lot of more components will be there, and that components we are going to assemble it, and that will be the final product. Suppose you know that in a Pune or Maharashtra, a lot of automobiles companies are there, and all of the parts of an automobile, like in a car or something, every part of or a component of a car is not needed to be manufactured by the company itself. Okay, a lot of other companies, small companies are there nearby or that area. I mean, nearby our that automobile field, or maybe the automobile that company. Like suppose if you imagine that if suppose Maruti, hmm, not Maruti, like a Hyundai or something, Hyundai. So they are making the cars actually, but inside the car there's a lot of switches or seats, seat belts, like there is a lot of commons are inside. Okay, not major ones, like small commons are there, a lot of that all are not manufactured by the Hyundai. Okay, so they will purchase it from the other companies and they will assemble it. Okay, so like that way a design of assembly is very important, because first one is this one we are promoting, which one is first one, and what are the type of assembly we are going. That's also there is a design. And also the design of the environment is also there. That means environment is that the condition of the environment, and like I mean what which environment we have to follow. Okay, like for example, maybe the temperature region, or maybe the maybe these yeah, like environment is also a part, because in that in a particular temperature conditions, or in a particular humidity time, okay, we what conditions we need to assemble something like that. Okay, something assemble like yeah, suppose you imagine that suppose you are making an yeah, something like engine painting or something like, yeah. So if you are going to paint your car, okay, so there will be some temperature conditions, and there will be after the painting they need to I mean wait for the yeah, they will provide this vehicle after painting, they will provide to something like a small type of heating or something like to, yeah, like that way. So design of environment is also there actually, and the ability to do this has been greatly, that is to do this means that to design have been greatly facilitated by the creation and use of computer software design tools. Okay, so the ability to do this, that means the design has been greatly facilitated by the creation and the use of computer design tools. So how we are going to design our X actually? Design of X is by using the creation of computer software or design tools we are using, and by using these we are going to, yeah, design of X actually. Yeah, I think steps of the implementing the DXF strategy actually. Mm, a minute. I think it is yeah, more time. I think the time is exceeded our X time. Now we will talk about the steps in the implementing the DFX strategy in the next class. Okay, I hope you will understand our what means my class actually. If you need, if you think that there is a lot of, I mean, more informative information you need actually, then you can just inform me. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye.